What is going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for popping in. Let's make sure we are all set here. And it looks like we're good. Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Yes, you can hear me. Wonderful. Great news. Dan Z, Jack is back. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for popping in to our bi-weekly live show. Today, we've got a digital giveaway for this beautiful Inside Out 2 Steelbook, which I just did a full unboxing for on TikTok. If you want to check that out, TikTok and Instagram at KingOfRises131. Yeah, really nice. And I did check it out on 4K. I watched it, and you know, it's a terrific film, but it's also a terrific disc. I think it's one of Pixar's best movies on 4K. It looks really beautiful. I think the sound is terrific. And sometimes when you're hearing voices inside Riley's head, they surround you. You know, if you have a receiver surround sound system, I mean, it's really special. Really special stuff. So. So we are playing on beginner today, just so you guys know. Just, why not? We are just kind of casually gonna play beginner mode. Started a file earlier today that I said, you know what, I just kind of want to kind of casually breeze through this. So let's see, JSK, what's going on, my friend? Thank you so much for popping in. Tonight, as I mentioned, we've got a digital giveaway for Inside Out 2. The 4K digital code for Inside Out 2. And if anybody's new to the channel, and, you know, you're watching this and you're saying, well, how does these giveaways, how do they happen, you know? And how we do it, I explain it basically every week, is in the form of live trivia. So I will ask a question revolving the film, something to do with the film, and whoever can pop in first with the correct answer is going to win that digital copy code, which I will then send to you on either Twitter or X or Instagram in the private messaging. So you'll have to send me a message saying, hey, it's so-and-so from the live chat. I just won the code for, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I will send you an image of the slip. And that's kind of how we do it. Also, if you're new to the channel, I want to thank you for popping in. I want to thank you for watching. And I want to say, you know, you're very much appreciated. And every other Wednesday, I kind of come on live here and just kind of casually play something, whether it's Fortnite or Kingdom Hearts or whatever. And we just kind of hang out. It's my time to chat with you guys, to sort of chat with our little community here. So it's great to be able to do that. So yeah, we just kind of come on here and, you know, if you guys have something you want to talk about, film related or not, you know, depending on what it is, we'll talk about it. You know, this is just kind of the very casual way to communicate, other than just the comment section of a video. So, speaking of videos, we've got a bunch of stuff that went up since our last live 2 weeks ago. Got a bunch of stuff, including, let's see what we got. We've got some big stuff. So since our last live, we've got 5 videos that went up, including reviews for Horizon, An American Saga Chapter 1, Kinds of Kindness, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Beetlejuice, and Speak No Evil, the 2022 original Danish film. So all that just went up on the channel within the past 2 weeks. And within the next couple days, I don't want to map out 2 weeks from now because things can change, but we are certainly going to be reviewing the new Speak No Evil. It's kind of why I reviewed the original film. We're going to go ahead and talk about that, which I'm going to be seeing tomorrow night, but that review is probably going to be coming up Friday early afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. So that's kind of my prediction for that, but I am going to be seeing that tomorrow night. Also, Saturday night, or Saturday afternoon, I have an advanced screening for Transformers 1, which is a film that I was not excited to see, but is turning out to get a lot of praise, a lot of great reviews, which kind of surprised me, because the trailer did not do it for me. So that I'm going to be putting up a review for Sunday, early afternoon, and Saturday night, after I get home from that screening, we are going to go ahead and watch The Crow, the new remake of The Crow, which is going to hit digital Friday. So we're going to be watching that Saturday night, and that review is going to be coming Saturday night as well. We just actually watched for the first time the original Crow film, whenever that came out, the early 90s, I believe. 92, maybe? Maybe it was 94. I really don't know. But we just watched that. I just watched it for the first time. And I wasn't, like, crazy about it. I didn't love it. But I think the best thing about that movie is Brandon Lee and his very charismatic performance. You get through the film because of his performance. I think it is very much style over substance. Alex Proyas directed the movie. And, yeah, my favorite film of his is probably the movie he did in 2009 with Nicolas Cage. The Knowing, I believe it was called. That is probably my favorite Alex Proyas movie. But this, I liked it. I didn't love it. I thought it was okay. I picked up Richard Pryor 4K this week. I picked up Richard Pryor 4K. What is Richard Pryor 4K? What is that? Any word on Django Unchained, Kill Bill, and Jackie Brown 4K releasing? Not a single word. That stuff's probably not gonna happen for a while. If I were to guess, but we'll see. I don't know. Let's see. JSK says, what does he say? JSK says, did you hear that Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has been scrapped by Sony? For some creative difference, it's now being delayed even further, sadly, beyond the Spider-Verse. Richard Pryor, a famous comedian, sadly passed away. I picked up Richard Pryor 4K this week. So so yeah, I know who he is, but what is Richard Pryor 4K? Was it a movie he did? I'm not familiar, but what are we talking about? Yeah, Beyond the Spider-Verse. So I saw a tweet from Christopher Miller, I believe, one of the creators, and I think he said it was Pish Posh or something like that. He didn't say Pish Posh, but he said that the movie's still kind of currently in development. So, but it was supposed, like, I don't really know what happened with that, because it was supposed to come out last year. No, this year, right? Yeah, it was supposed to come out this year, but then it got delayed because of, I don't even, honestly, the back, behind the scenes of that is starting to get a little messy. So I don't really know how I feel about all that. But whenever it comes out, I mean, of course I'll see it, and I just hope it's up to standard with those first two movies, which are great. Can't get up there. Stand-up live show on Sunset Strip. Okay.
You know,
interesting. I didn't know there was a release of something like that coming out. That's cool. Very cool. Stand-up show live on Sunset Strip. Yeah. I've seen a couple, like, stand-up shows, like, that were movies, you know. Like the Kevin Hart thing came in the theater probably about 10 years ago. Which is not fun to say, but yeah, that came out about 10 years ago. What was it? Kevin Hart, Let Me Explain, I believe was the title of it. That was fun. But to get a 4K, I think that's pretty special. I hope the third movie is as good as the first two movies. They left a huge cliffhanger at the end of the second movie. A huge cliffhanger, you know. So I wouldn't, you know, wait too long to release that, because we have people that are, you know, interested, and you can only hold their interest for so long until they just stop caring. But when it comes out, I think it's gonna get all of its buzz back, you know. I think it's gonna get all of its buzz back, and it's gonna be a hit. I mean, the second movie opened to something like, what, 100 and, I don't know, the number that's coming in my head is 117 million. I don't know if that's right or not, but something like that. Opening weekend. I mean, that's great. And I don't even think the first one made 20 million in its opening weekend. So it's 100 million more, but I think the Blu-ray and streaming for that first movie, you know, a lot of people watched it and realized how good of a movie it was. And how much better it is than a lot of the live-action Spider-Man movies. So Look what happened with Furiosa because they released too late. It certainly went down for the, except for the Mad Max fans. Yeah, you know, you can only make people wait for so long. Like, if we're talking about, like, cliffhangers like that, I mean, Star Wars back in 1980, when Empire Strikes Back did it, you know, you didn't get to see what happened until 1983. You had to wait 3 years for Return of the Jedi. But there wasn't as, like, many things coming out back then, and I think it was more, I don't know, more of a special premium release. Nowadays, you got so much coming out and, like, streaming and everything that it's just going to get swept under the rug. You know, I mean, nowadays, like, you had the Lord of the Rings movies coming out every year, right? They came out once a year. And then you had the Hobbit movies that came out once a year. So you only had to wait a year for those. And I think that probably, I mean, you don't want to go any further than 2 years. So hopefully it's going to come out summer 26. You know. Or no, that came out in 23, didn't it? So... Damn, time is flying. Time is just disappearing. I mean... It's insane. So, I don't know. Looks like next summer is already going to be 2 years, so... Summer 26, don't push 3 years, you know what I mean? Put it out summer 26, that's my guess. So we got a little under 2 years to wait for that, which is a long time. So, but I hope it's good, you know? I mean, I hope it's worth the wait. I don't want it to be like, oh, well, we waited 3 years and now this is gonna end like just your cliched crap, you know. I hope it continues to be great, and I hope it continues to be special, because the great thing about the second movie, particularly, I feel like that movie transcends the medium of animation. I feel like that movie is just, you could have done it in live action animation and it would have had the same effect. I think it's that universal of a story. I think it's a great story, but I think the animation definitely enhanced it. And I am just shocked that it didn't win the Oscar. To the Boy and the Heron that won the damn Oscar over it, which I did see and I did review on the channel, and I just feel like the Hayao Miyazaki films have, how do I say this, that movie, Boy and the Heron, it just felt like such a, like, you have to be a fan of Miyazaki and his style of filmmaking to enjoy it. If you don't, like, know what his movies are about or how he makes his films, you're gonna watch that and you're gonna be dumbfounded, like I was. I mean, I was pretty dumbfounded. I was kind of, I didn't know what the hell I was watching. That movie turned into a acid trip of a film, and by the time it ended, I just didn't know. I didn't know if I was high. I didn't know what the deal was. Like, was I drugged during this? You know, I just didn't know. And I think that maybe had some sort of appeal with people. You know, I don't know. That was extremely style over substance. The Boy and the Heron, 100% visual style over substance, no question about it. Where I think Across the Spider-Verse had both an equal amount of style and substance. One of the most stylized films of last year. which I think also had such great adult themes of coming of age and things like that. Story took animation to another level. Second movie was even better than the first movie. And the first movie won Best Animated Feature at the Oscars. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty wild how that kind of thing works.
See ya.
I don't know. Weird. It was just such a great expansion. You know, it's really special. Win the Golden Globe or not, I mean, still a terrific film. Not just a animated film, but just a terrific film. Which is why it was in the top 10 list of last year for me. It was great. It's a great movie. So hopefully it comes out summer 2026. If it's any later than that, I think they are risking losing interest in a lot of people. People are just going to stop caring. So whatever drama is going on behind the scenes, they better get that taken care of quickly. Let's see. Did you hear about Wind River exclusive steelbook from Walmart? Hope Lionsgate eventually released a standard 4K for that movie. Impossible to get it besides third party at the moment. No, I didn't know about that. Wind River. That's a Jeremy Renner movie, right? Elizabeth Olsen. Yeah. I thought that was a pretty good movie. Interesting. Well, maybe if I walk into Walmart, it'll be on the shelf, but I guess I doubt it. I don't know. I guess you got to be really lucky. Jeremy Renner, yeah. Interesting, yeah.
You see, it's
Walmart exclusive 4K steelbook. Yeah, that happened with a couple releases. Like, I think Wish was a Walmart exclusive 4K. Maybe a couple other ones, I don't know. But I think they learned their lesson, like Disney learned their lesson. Because Apes and Inside Out were just kind of, you could get them on Amazon, so I don't know. Weird. Sold out. Tried getting it online. Now it sells for $70. My God.
thunder.
People are crazy. Insane. $70. There was a time that I used to, you know, I would have done that. Excuse me, there was a time I would have done that, but not in these times. That's for damn sure. That's insane. $70, that's crazy. Let's see. Not like in these exclusive 4K releases only. Inside Out 2 also a 4K Steelbook release only. No standard release. Really? I didn't notice that. Well, it's not like that for Apes, though. Apes has a standard 4K. But yeah, Inside Out, I guess, just has a Steelbook only. Interesting. I wonder why they did that. Weird. I don't know. Strange. But it's a nice steelbook. It's one of the best steelbooks of the year. You know, artwork-wise, I mean, just all of it. The whole package. I mean, it's just a great release. I mean, yeah, I wonder why they did that. The demand is going to be higher, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if that sells out soon, too. I had my pre-order in for that as soon as it went up, though, so I didn't really run into any issue with the availability. Inside Out 2, no standard 4K release was quite shocking for a movie that did 1.6, almost 1.7 billion at the box office, like they're purposely creating demand, only selling the more expensive option. Yeah, 8th biggest movie of all time. 8th biggest movie of all time, worldwide. Did anybody think that was going to happen? Inside Out 2 is the 8th biggest movie of all time. Shocking. Totally shocking. But it deserves it. I mean, it deserves it. What a great success. And Pixar needed that too. Pixar needed that. Pixar came back, and they came back with the biggest movie of all time. I mean, one of their biggest opening weekends. Biggest of all time. I mean, insane. Really insane. Congratulations to that movie. And whoever wins it tonight, if you haven't seen it, you know, it's such a well-written film. Just like the first one, but this one, I mean, this one really focuses more on mental health and the underlying themes of mental health in the movie are handled shockingly well. And I love it, and I hope that there are Oscar nominations on the horizon. What a movie. What a movie. What a great movie. You guys give me 1 second. I'll be right back. We'll take a quick 1-minute intermission. All right. We're back. Let's see. That's a steelbook. Let's see here. Supply and demand still shows that there is a demand for physical media. Long live physical media. I use that hashtag quite a bit. That's on eBay, though. Someone asking $70 for it. Inside Out 2, no standard. Yeah. That steelbook that glows in the dark for Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice looks cool, but I only buy standard editions. Yeah, I do have that pre-ordered already. That Beetlejuice steelbook. $45 for Inside Out 2 steelbook is so expensive. It's because so many of Disney movies have been so bad lately. The people knew Inside Out 2 has to be a safe bet to be a good movie too. Is Longlegs worth buying? Trying to plan my September 4K buys. Yeah, 100% Longlegs is worth buying. Now, if we're talking about psychological horror that came out this year, I think Cuckoo is a better movie.
Give me strength.
But that doesn't mean Longlegs is a bad movie. Longlegs is a good movie. Longlegs is a thought-provoking movie. Just like Cuckoo, these are very similar films where they're very thought-provoking, they're very memorable, they make you think after the movie is over. And Longlegs is a movie that has two great performances with Nicolas Cage and Micah Monroe, while you have Cuckoo, which has one great lead performance from Hunter Schafer. But guess what? It also has another great performance from Dan Stevens. So the acting in both of these movies is fantastic. Now, Cuckoo is probably only going to get a Blu-ray release, but Longlegs, 100%. Now, that was supposed to come out this past Tuesday, I believe, but they postponed it. So that's coming out in 2 weeks, I believe. But I don't think it's going to have a digital code in it, unfortunately. I don't know why, but I don't think it's going to have a digital copy in it. If it does, I'll certainly have a giveaway for you guys because I am picking that up 100%. But that's 2 weeks, so also Bad Boys for Life. Or Bad Boys Ride or Die. That is also going to be coming out. Which I'm also going to be getting. Now, I only have the first 3 movies on Blu-ray. I don't have them on 4K. But I have the 4K steelbook for the new one pre-ordered, so maybe eventually I will upgrade to 4K for those movies, but I like the first one the best. If we're talking about Bad Boys, I like the first one the best. I think the fourth one, the new one, is the second best. And then I think 2 is the third best and 3 is the last best. I don't really like the third one. I felt like they tried to take the storyline too much of a serious route. Didn't work for me. But it was alright. You know, at the end of the day, it was actually probably not great. I'd probably give Bad Boys 3 a 2.5 out of 5. I'd give Bad Boys 2 a 3. Bad Boys 4, I think I gave a 3.5. And Bad Boys 1, I'd probably give a 4 out of 5. Like, I don't think there's a great movie in the series, but the first one I do think is the best. So maybe eventually I'll upgrade those on 4K. Also, I need to get that Knockout Rocky collection, or the Ultimate Knockout collection. I know the steelbooks are out for the new ones as well, but I think I'm going to just get that Ultimate Knockout collection because the steelbooks I have for the first couple Rocky movies, there's issues with like they had to do a whole replacement program, and that new set has the replacement discs in there. So I think I'm going to end up just getting that with the fifth movie and the sixth movie in there. So but yeah, I liked Bad Boys 4. Like the first and the fourth one. I can moderate the second one. Don't really like the third one. So that's my thoughts on the Bad Boys movies. But that's the digital giveaway that's going to be in the next show in 2 weeks. And like I said, Longlegs, I don't think it's going to be getting a digital code. For what I saw, the image of that 4K case, there's no digital option. So I don't know.
Set it.
Thunder! 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 Heal!
Oh. Yeah, beginner mode, forgot. Let's see here. I like Longlegs, but it certainly has mixed reviews. Some loved it and some hated it. I thought it was good, not great, you know. I liked it. I liked it. I'm very excited to rewatch it. Doesn't look like Longlegs will have a digital code with the 4K disc. Did you get replacement discs from Warner Brothers for those Rocky Steelbooks? No. Like I said, I think I'm just gonna get the new set with the new discs and the other two movies as well. It's kind of my plan with that. But that set's almost like it's either just over $100 or just under $100. There's 6 movies in it, but still, that's something that we're going to have to wait a little bit for. But I'm excited to own it. Like, it's definitely one of the better movies of the year. But also Cuckoo. Look, guys, Cuckoo. It's a movie that was even better than Longlegs. For me, personally, I thought the story worked more and it was more of a satisfying film. Longlegs did not end satisfying at all. Not that every movie has to. It left a bad taste in your mouth. But Cuckoo, I just feel like it was a better experience and a better film. Watch Cuckoo. It's not in theaters anymore, but it's going to be available on digital soon. You'll be able to buy it soon. Give that movie some business. Also, you know another great movie, if we're talking about other great movies this year? Blink Twice, the new Channing Tatum, Zoe Kravitz film, coming on digital soon. And yeah, whenever that disc comes out, of course I'm going to buy it. I loved that movie. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. And it did okay, like for the budget it had, I think it did okay, and I think it came out just slightly profitable. But it didn't do like great or anything. It definitely deserved to do better. But Longlegs, I think that's got to be the most profitable movie of the year, right? I mean, that movie made like 10 times its budget. Which is crazy to say, you know. That movie blew up. That movie blew up. Which is good, I mean, for a low-budget horror movie. I just kind of wish that Cuckoo kind of blew up the same way, but it just didn't get that good a conversation. But the marketing for Longlegs was terrific. I mean, that movie had really good marketing. So, what do you expect?
Here! Thunder! Come on! Thunder! Thunder!
What happened with Rocky Steelbooks? What happened, JSK, what happened with Rocky Steelbooks at the last two? I think there was some audio issues. Yeah, there was audio issues, I guess. with the movies, and then the aspect ratio. I don't know. I don't really know. There was some strange technical issues. So. But we're going to queue up for that digital copy code very soon for Inside Out. Like I said, in the form of live trivia. So if anyone's new here, whoever could pop in first with the correct answer is going to win that 4K digital code.
Show me the keyhole.
Excuse me. Let's see here. So, been live for about 45 minutes. Not too bad. Okay. Yes, the 6-movie set does certainly look tempting. So here we go for the 4K digital copy code for Inside Out 2. Whoever can pop in first with the correct answer will win the digital copy code. And the question is, what is the name of the gum that has a jingle in Inside Out? What is the name of the gum that has a jingle in Inside Out? JSK popping in first, with Jack is back in second place with Triple Dent Gum. That is absolutely correct. Triple Dent Gum can make you smile. And JSK, you just won the digital copy code for Inside Out 2. Congratulations.
See ya.
What a fun, catchy jingle.
I'm really sorry about this. Run!
Triple Dent Gum. You are welcome, my friend. I don't know if you've seen Inside Out 2 or not, but it's one of the best films of the year, and I hope you enjoy it.
Come on.
I'm really sorry about this. Run! Watch out!
Come on.
Let's see. Dan Z, Jack is back. Both say congrats. Yeah. You guys are quick to that. Who answered for that? You know, triple dent gum. Saw it in theaters. Absolutely loved it.
My final wish.
Can't wait to see it in 4K since I'm still waiting for the hopeful standard 4K release. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know why that's the case. But they did the same thing for Wish, didn't they? I mean, that Wish Steelbook was a Walmart exclusive, but didn't they? I don't think there was a standard 4K for that either. What is going on here? I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking over there.
This should help. See ya, deep freeze.
Yeah, Wish Steelbook only. I don't think we can even buy it anymore. Yeah. I don't know why they make that so limited, so exclusive. You know, it's weird. On Amazon, Inside Out 2 is going for $67.96. What? What was that? Come again? That's a little, psychotic. Yeah. How weird. Can we talk about Criterion for a minute? It just popped in my head. Criterion, they're kind of pissing me off with their releases, you know. You know, I've been hoping that we get 4K releases from Criterion for movies like Maestro, for movies like Knives Out, The Glass Onion. Criterion, I think, if they want to reteam with Disney, I think that would be great, and maybe give us a proper 4K of this, Pirates: The Curse of the Black Pearl. Guess what? When I put this in, I put the Blu-ray disc in because it's better. It looks better. The 4K disc does not look good. The sound is even worse than the 4K here. So I kept this, you know, I have it, you know, it's the same Blu-ray disc, but Criterion, come on. Pirates of the Caribbean. Seriously. And they decide to re-release a movie on 4K that has already had a 4K release, that already has a good 4K release. Let's see. This movie right here. A good 4K release, The Shape of Water. I have no interest in rebuying that on 4K from Criterion when that 4K is great from Fox. We don't need another one. Ridiculous. So hopefully their next list of announcements is gonna give me something. Last 4K or last Criterion I got, I think, was Anatomy of a Fall. And that was back in May. I still have to get Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. I haven't got that yet. But again, Netflix, you can do it. And a movie that you have on Blu-ray, which is The Irishman, I think you could put that on a 4K as well. Why not? I think they're making some weird choices. Weird, disturbing choices. Very disturbing. Any word on U.S. release of Austin Powers? Guillermo del Toro has a huge Criterion collection. Yeah, I heard the 4K disc is pretty bad for Curse of Black Pearl. Sad that the Blu-ray is better. Yeah. Really. Criterion, please. I think I'm going to tweet that out later. 100%. But let's also talk about movies that need 4K releases, because Tim Burton just had a big movie, which had one of the biggest openings of the year. in Beetlejuice. And next year is going to be the 20th anniversary of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's not a great movie, but that Blu-ray is ugly and hideous, and the sound on that Blu-ray is atrocious. We need a 4K release of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And we also need a new 4K release of Ed Wood and Edward Scissorhands. Because the Blu-ray of Edward Scissorhands is also atrocious. So, just some things that I wanted to get off my chest there. These people need to make the right decisions. If I was over there running Criterion, I would slap some sense into them. They could do it with WALL-E. Okay, WALL-E, the first Criterion Disney film. Let's do it for Curse of the Black Pearl. And you know what, Criterion? I dare you to do the original trilogy. Because guess what? Dead Man Tell No Tales? That's a great 4K looking movie. The fifth one. It's great. So we need the first three. The fourth one on Stranger Tides, the Blu-ray is fine. And I'm not saying the Blu-ray for the first three Pirates movies isn't fine. I'm just saying those movies have some of the most groundbreaking special effects in Hollywood history. And they should be on the highest format possible. That Curse of Black Pearl 4K came out on a Sunday. That wasn't even released on a Tuesday. It was put out on a Sunday. There was no slipcover. The release was a disgrace. It was a disgrace, and they should be ashamed of themselves. And also, I do plan on upgrading Aliens to 4K. Because I don't care what people had to say about that 4K for Aliens. The Blu-ray I watched was also pretty ugly. So. I'm ranting now, and I apologize. Sadly, WALL-E Criterion 4K has compression issues, especially for the HDR layer. I think Dolby Vision was okay, but issues with just HDR compression.
What are you guys doing?
Terminator finally getting 4K release, Dolby Vision 2. Hope it's sent to you in our festivities. James Cameron. Yeah, well, I have... Look at... For WALL-E, I have both versions of that on 4K. I have the Disney 4K Steelbook that Best Buy put out, and I have the Criterion. So are you telling me that the better version is the one that Disney put out? Is that what you're telling me? Because I never really did a full comparison.
What have you...
Let's see here. Funny thing, there are international 4K releases for the entire Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Heard they're better than first movie 4K transfer, but perhaps not marginally better. Yeah, I know that there's international releases, but I want nothing against that. I just want the mistake to be corrected. You know, I need them to, you know, stand up for their crimes. Stand up and say, we screwed up. Crazy. I can't believe that some of those movies aren't on disc yet. I mean, it's really insane. Shocking. really. So, but we're going to wrap up in a few minutes here. I think we've gone a little over an hour at this point. It's kind of the sweet spot where we kind of like to keep it. Next show, we are going to have a digital giveaway for Bad Boys Ride or Die. So that'll be fun. Let's see. The Disney 4K release of WALL-E, which is only HDR's better compression. The Criterion's, the only benefit is you have Dolby Vision and some extra features. So I'm going to watch the Steelbook I have, WALL-E, then. I won't even watch the 4K for Criterion. But you know what? I'll keep it because it's probably nice to have, I guess. I don't know. But I guess that the original, the 4K release is the one to go with. Actually, you know what? Let's save up and just kind of chat for our last few minutes. Just kind of conversate. Doesn't hurt to own both for completion's sake with regards to bonus features. Yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, content coming in the future. We've got a review for Speak No Evil, the new 2024 American film, coming out Friday early afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. Saturday night, a review for the new Crow remake. Remakes galore, it seems. And then Sunday, early afternoon, a review for Transformers 1. An early review for Transformers 1, which, like I said before, is getting great reviews. I'm very excited to see. If you asked me that a week ago, I would not be very excited to see, because the trailer didn't do it for me. I really like the trailer. So that's within the next few days. Also, a bunch of stuff is available for us to watch that I haven't seen yet or reviewed yet on streaming, like Borderlands or Harold and the Purple Crayon, The Exorcism with Russell Crowe. These are films that I've had on my list for a while now, and it's just hard to go ahead and watch them. So eventually, and I'll do it, and I'll do it for you. Knox Goes Away, Michael Keaton movie that's on Max, that came out a couple months ago. I do plan to see that. I have been interested in seeing that movie for so long. It just hasn't happened yet. But it's going to happen. And I guarantee you that. And I'm very excited to watch it. So that's really the next week. I don't really want to get into too much further than that. But Joker, that sequel's coming around. Terrifier 3. And I will announce now that I'm going to review the first 2 Terrifier films leading up to Terrifier 3. That's going to be in October. When I do those reviews, they'll be included in a little Halloween series that I think I'll talk about, a couple other horror films maybe that I haven't talked about on the channel. That's the hope. So that's where we're at. That's the plan, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Come on back. We've got giveaways. We've got, during the live show, which is bi-weekly on Wednesday nights, but we've got a bunch of reviews up on the channel. And I want to thank you all for watching my reviews, particularly for the Indiana Jones series, my Alien series, the Alien review on this channel that I did over a month ago for the first film. The first Alien film is becoming one of the most viewed reviews on the whole entire channel for the whole 12 years I've been on YouTube. So that's pretty astonishing. So thank you so much for that. Beetlejuice, thanks for watching my review for that. And if you haven't done so, go ahead, check that out, because that's a movie that I think everybody should check out. Rebel Ridge, a movie that has come to my attention. A lot of things have come to the attention. So that's it for me. Thank you so much, JSK. I'm going to be sending you that code very shortly. And yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and everybody who participated in the live chat. If you are watching this on the repeat, on the VOD, whatever you want to call it, thank you so much. And yeah, we'll see you guys live in 2 weeks. And until then, I hope you guys stay safe and happy and take care of yourself. Thanks for the stream. Have a good night. You too, my friend. And we'll see you next time.